is key point, the word round. Stay round on this. You don't want to chop. If you chop, that's where some injuries can happen.
Yep.
But if you want to come and like you said here, and just wrap and then roll with it, stay round.
Where I put my face in the bowl, and I lost it.
Okay, let's look at Kani Basami. And one of the things about Kani Basami is it's banned in competition judo, and a lot of judo players don't like to do it because you can get hurt. There have been knee and ankle and leg injuries, broken legs from Kani Basami, but we practice it. We've never had an injury here at Welcome Ed doing Kani Basami, ever. And the reason is we approach it more of a sambo approach as opposed to a judo approach. And I think that's probably the big reason we do it. We do it with the ultimate goal as a transition from standing to the ground to want to get a leg lock or ankle lock, some kind of lower body submission. We want to pick up points in the process because it is a good throw. So you will take him down, you will throw him down with some force, but really the goal for us is to really finish it with a submission, a leg submission, lower body submission. That's why we think we have less chance of injury. So think about that. Rather than a chopping, kind of a linear type hitting action, where you're scissoring, we're still going to scissor, but we're doing more of a rolling scissor. And that's going to be the big thing. You'll see that we practice it differently a little bit here. And we found it works really well. And you'll get points for it too. You'll get big points.
As I have the grip here, I like to get it around the shoulder so that I know I've got a hold of that.
Can you turn around there so can everybody see how he's grabbing and see how he's coming around the deltoid here? And that's a key thing that if you come over the top, then Mike has a good tight waist there, and it's kind of bad news for Derek. So he traps it there, and that's what he's talking about, how he has that, look at that good back grip. And see how the thumb is up, he's got a good solid grip there, okay? So, you need to jump in, sir.
So next one is, as we, like fly into it, it's not really flying, you're just gonna put one leg up and then slide the other behind. And you just try and clamp, okay? So as soon as this one comes up, and the next leg goes behind, I'm going to clamp them together, and then I'm going to roll backwards and pull. Okay? Okay, and the last piece is to grab the far ankle. Okay? So as soon as this goes up, and this leg is coming behind, I'm immediately trying to reach. And that makes me around because it dips my shoulder as I reach, and it also pulls him, and it allows me to grab his ankle.
Focusing on where I put my face in the bowl, and I lost it.
That was good. Another point that Derek brought out was key point, the word round. Stay round on this. You don't want to chop. If you chop, that's where some injuries can happen.
Yep.
But if you want to come and like you said here, and just wrap and then roll with it, stay round.
Yep.
Can you show how with your right leg that comes across that leg, can you show how, Sandy, you might want to come over here so you can get a view of his leg here.
So right leg, you're going to try and get the back of your knee up here by his hip or his belt line, and then you're going to clamp the back of your heel on the upper part of his thigh. You don't want to just be floating out here because, again, you're losing control. So you're going to catch him, okay? That also helps to give him the idea that maybe you're trying to go after a harai, and if he starts trying to move out of it, that gives you something to stay with, and you can still jump into it. If I just leave that out there, again, he can kind of back out, he can run sideways, and my leg comes down. So as soon as your right leg comes up, back of the calf or knee is on his thigh or belt line, clamp down with the back of your heel, okay? And then as I slide that leg back, I'm just gonna reach down. Stay round, you'll be fine. Linear means you're gonna land right on the side of your shoulder and hurt yourself, okay? Keep reaching for that tucks your shoulder, tuck your chin, you'll be fine, okay? Right through.